resolution tweaking to be able to get my stream to look right, to fill the actual box that's on YouTube.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, yeah, wait. Oh, so to stream, you're talking about to stream. Okay, never mind. I know what you're saying. I'm thinking that to just control the streamer, you had to have a smaller video thing to put it on. But you're talking about the game itself, filming it. It has to be on a smaller monitor.
You have to, so you have to run a monitor that has an aspect ratio divisible by the aspect ratio that YouTube will stream or will broadcast. So it's got to be a 16:9 aspect ratio, and no ultra wide is a 16:9.
I got you. I'm not awake yet. That melatonin still got me in like La La Land. I'm up, but I'm still like hazy, or not thinking clearly.
Dazed and confused.
Yeah.
If you got a second, go look at the stream and tell me what it looks like. I don't have it pulled up.
That's what I was trying to do. You got me thinking, because the monitor, what I got, the other screen I got is a small TV, and I'm like, well, if I need to worry about burn-in and stuff, I might as well just change it out and put the monitor there. I just left the TV there where I can watch TV from whatever you told me to get. Amazon
YouTube TV.
YouTube TV.
You don't have to worry about burning so much on an LCD or an LED screen. That's what those screens, you don't have to worry about burn-ins. That's what, IPS panels, that's what they're using on computers. It's the OLEDs, the higher end displays. That's what you have to worry about burn-in on. That's what that's what I've been looking at. You just don't have as good a picture, on a TV, an LED or an LCD TV for a monitor, and the responsiveness isn't there. You're looking at like 11 to 12 millisecond response versus a 1 millisecond response on a gaming monitor. Actually, some of them were up to like 20. I think what the hell? They did a review here. I watched on one of Linus's reviews, and I think they had one gaming TV that was like a 5 millisecond response, but it was also a high-end TV. It was like $3,500 or $3,800 for a 55-inch. I'm trying to get back to my speeder, and the closest I can get is like 50 kilometers away. So I got my knife jammed into my keyboard, holding the W key down. That's manual cruise control for when you're on foot.
So what's the benefit of you having this 20-second delay on your streaming? It just lets you
encodes the video. That's the time that it takes to fix, to render the video properly. If you have it live, it would be it'd have all kinds of artifacts. It would be crap.
Oh, okay.
And people don't stream snipe you. So like in a game like Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen, you're running around. If it's live, people that are watching you go like, oh, he's right there, I'm gonna go kill him.
Didn't think about that.
And become famous.
That's true, yeah. But that gives you a challenge.
Well, yeah, but as if anybody's watching me, so it doesn't matter.
But I would be one of them fuckers that would be able to do that, or would do that.
You'd try. Yeah, that would be entertaining, but
yes,
I
would definitely sneak up on you and make sure I have all my firepower towards you.
Yeah. It's but that's why people do it, and they seek out the streamers so that they can be famous by killing a streamer.
Yeah, I know a lot of them puts up challenges and stuff if they're really good, and they have that going on, which they probably still got that 20-second delay, but they put a challenge out, come out and attack me and stuff.
Well, if you're smart, you use the delay. You're like, hey, I'm right here. I'm just waiting for you. Waiting for you anytime you want to get here. Come on over. And then go hide in a different spot.
Yeah. Streams, to me, looks good.
But it's full screen now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, and I had to freaking change resolutions. I had to change the formatting on my monitor. It was ridiculous. And I don't get the benefits of being able to play on my full-size monitor.
Yeah, it ain't totally clear. I mean, I would say it's setting at 95% of what it looks like on my monitor compared to yours, or the stream.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
Well,
and it might just be this game.
Click on the gear down the bottom of on the YouTube channel. Click on that little gear and see what you're streaming it, or what your optimal. Make sure you select 1080p or 1440p. 1440p if you got it on your gaming monitor.
No, it's on the TV. It's set on 480.
Oh,
so,
well, that's the 480?
Yeah.
Why the heck? Isn't that a 1080 monitor or TV?
I'm changing it. It might just automatically put it on there or something.
Oh.
I'm going to see if it comes up. It's sitting there rotating.
If you right click on the video that you're watching, any video, you can get you can bring up a menu, and it's like nerd specs or specs for nerds. And you select that, and it'll tell you what the optimum resolution is for that video on your screen. It'll tell you what the actual resolution is based on the window, the little tiny window that it's in. If you make that full screen, then obviously it'll change, but kind of gives you more specs. It'll give you drop frames, all kinds of kind of interesting stuff. I might just go down today and pick up a decent 4K monitor to, I don't know. I hate to game on a narrow damn monitor now compared to what I'm used to. Which that one for $1,500, that one's not that much narrow. It's only like an inch narrower on, it's 2 inches total, but it's an inch on each side. And it still has a 16:9 aspect ratio. So does the TV. I wonder if I should look into the QLED.
Well, if I got it up there on the high quality, it buffers all the time. We're down 480.
It's because of your internet connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your internet connection. I didn't think about that. 480. That's why it's not that great of a resolution. It's because of your internet.
Yeah.
What? Weren't they supposed to fix that? Weren't they supposed to? I thought you said the old service that you had said, "Oh yeah, we screwed something up or something."
We got unlimited data. The data cap ain't on.
No, I thought you said that there was something about the connection speed went to crap.
It did, and we changed providers to get back to unlimited.
Oh.
Cost me more, but there ain't a cap on it right now. just like the other one didn't have a cap on it. But it worked better, than this one does. I had a faster speed, same, router and everything, just a different AT&T SIM card. So I don't know why I would get a better speed, but evidently, however they punch in the numbers, they can set it up or something. I don't know.
And it's not your signal itself. It's not the signal itself. Like if you put an antenna.
That's over my head, and I ain't too concerned. I can play.
Oh, that's all that matters.
I'm going to always be looking for something better, as far as connection speed, where me and Andrew can be doing stuff and it don't affect the gameplay. But I think the only way I'm going to be able to do that is get some kind of hard wire, set up instead of wireless.
Well, I don't know. That's what I was saying. That's why I asked.
So hopefully
if you know
win the fucking Powerball where you buy some land and you can move.
What is that? What is being out in the country? Is being out in the country. You're not going to get an internet no matter where you are if you're out in the country.
Yeah, but you promised me if you win the Powerball and you buy some land, you're going to build me a house and we're going to have high-speed internet.
Well, yeah, I would, but I don't know about. That's the only thing, is I don't know what it would cost to get high-speed internet out in the country.
We don't have to be. Wherever you move us to, if the house is free for me, I'm going to have to suck it up wherever it's at.
Maybe it might be Switzerland.
It might be Switzerland. I would love living in Switzerland. I'm all about foreign countries. I lived there and I enjoy their way of life and everything else. They're not so anal as Americans, or at least Germany wasn't. In all the countries I visited, they just more relaxed and laid back. They just let life happen.
Yep. Hence the reason why we've been so industrious as the United States. Haven't sat back and let life happen.
So what are you doing? You just out flying around, or are you?
No, I'm trying to get to this next place where I can jump closer to my ship.
Okay.
My ship is it's at a location that doesn't have teleportation modules or whatever, and I'm having to jump around until I get close enough to it, because the map in this fucking game you can't hover over stuff and it tell you like what the name of that building is. It just so stupid.
Trust me. It's just like, I don't know, I must have got lucky doing the tile thing with Logray, but I cannot find your tile at all. They jump around so much, the numbers. Like with Logray, I just got in close and I just clicked on a couple other tiles and bam, his number popped up.
Something that they need to do is if they're going to have coordinates and they're going to have, I just can't imagine that they don't already and I just haven't found it. But if you're going to have coordinates, grid coordinates, or tile numbers, why don't you have a place where you could search the number?
Exactly. And that's what I figured they did, because that'd be real close. And then use the grid coordinates if you need to narrow it in, to where you need to go. Like, I know where my setup is in my tile, so once I get into my tile, I can look around and find it. But
yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me to go through all the trouble of numbering and putting a grid, but then not being able to just punch in the number and hit search or find or whatever, and it pop up. It's just dumb.
Yeah. No, I've been watching or doing a lot of YouTube searching to try to find you know anything about that because I figured some uh, tech genius has already probably got an app for that or something.
I doubt it. They don't. I don't know if these guys give the backdoor, the API information to third parties like Elite does and Empyrean does and several other companies do.
Yeah, but I just figured, there's geniuses. They know how to manipulate or backdoor or hack or whatever. You know, I just waiting for somebody who's a hell of a lot more tech savvy to come out with something. If it's just a overlay what goes over the map or something to I just figured there'd be something coming out like that.
Well, and the game it's beta, so they may be looking at that, or they may be implementing it, and they just haven't updated. The next patch it may have it in there. So you never know. It's just a matter of what's happening in the beta and what they're looking at. And I haven't been on the forums, so it's not. I can't complain too much because I haven't put forth an effort to actually help by giving some feedback.
Yeah, well, I know it's on the forums. I went on there and they got it posted all over the forums.
Well, then you should expect to see it. If that's the one thing that I'll go look at the forums to see what feedbacks, especially in an alpha or a beta. I'll go look at the forums and see what the feedback is and how often or how strongly the community feels about something. If the game doesn't implement it or doesn't address it in some way, whether it be, hey, this is why we can't do this or whatever, or work towards implementing it, it's typically a game that I'm not going to be involved in for very long. Because they're another Star Citizen that just takes, they just want your money.
Yeah.
And then
until they run out of money, then they're going to, make a difference.
Yep.
All right, I'll be back in a second. I'm going to go grab me another cup of coffee.
Roger. What a day, what a day, what a day. We've got some football games. There's football games playing today? Should be, right? NFL. Playoff schedule. Whoa! Beautiful. Crash, crash, crash. 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 What in the world? Reference memory. Dun, 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 dun. Dual universe crash report. What were you doing? That's interesting, but we've had our first crash, first complete crash. Let's try relaunching. See where it leaves us. Hopefully, it doesn't leave us back at the beginning, because I think we were right around 18 or so kilometers away. It might have even been less than that. And we were started off almost at 60. Got HTTP error 100. Interesting. Couple different weird errors. Wonder if they shut the server down. Rebooted the server, maybe? HTTP 100 error. I don't know what that is. So, back to the NFL. We've got the Colts and the Bills playing today at 12:05, and the Rams and Seahawks at 3:40. And then the wild card. Oh, that is that is one of the two wild card rounds today. The second wild card is the Buccaneers against Washington Football Team. And then let's see.
Welcome back home. It is time to build your base,
Are you
where you will
okay,
be able
so
to deploy
it didn't.
containers, resurrection
Also, it
nodes,
didn't,
or surrogate VR stations. When you are ready,
Was it 16?
find a spot
So
you like,
it
go
kept
into
me,
your inventory and double-click on the
I think,
core
pretty
unit
close
you
to
just
where
bought.
I crashed.
You will be able to deploy it on the ground.
But they
If your
gave me
territory is still in a pending
150,000
state, just wait a few
credits.
minutes.
I don't, whatever H means. But we'll continue on with our journey. I don't know why it keeps giving me this message of welcome back. Build your home, deploy your static core unit. I've already built my home. I've done that. Put my static core unit with a TV, not TV, what the hell, door. I put a couple windows in it, actually. What else did I put in it? My container, the VR port, a respawn port, all kinds of interesting things. I wonder, I don't want to try it now because I end up starting back at the beginning, but I wondered if I suicided, if I would respawn in my base. I don't necessarily want to respawn in my base though, because my hover vessel isn't at my base, so looks like tomorrow. What the heck happened here? And every time I look away, oh, somebody has leveled an entire area. Huh, that's cool. Right out into the water. I wonder why they did that. But, why does anybody do anything? So, tomorrow we've got the Ravens and Titans at noon. 12:05. Bears and Saints at 3:40. And then the wild card, the second wild card tomorrow is... Actually, these are all wild card. Jesus, what am I... Oh, the third game tomorrow is the Browns and Steelers. Made me think when I saw Steelers as a wild card because they were doing so well for the first 2/3 of the season, for them to just kind of fall apart. I don't know. I'm not a Steelers fan, so I don't know what led to that reduction in productivity or performance. If it was injuries or COVID or what happened there, but I'll say it again now. The same thing I said at the beginning of the season this year was that my dream Super Bowl is my two favorite teams. Kansas City Chiefs is my second favorite team, my lifelong favorite of all time is the Green Bay Packers. They've always been my team, my grandpa's favorite team growing up, and in my opinion, the true America's football team. I don't know why Dallas Cowboys have gotten that claim to fame, as Green Bay Packers is actually owned by the community. It's not owned by a multi-millionaire that just buys whatever he wants, yet still can't win, Mr. Jones. It's owned by the community itself. And I actually have one of the commemorative shares of the Green Bay Packers team. I think purchased that in 2012, somewhere in there. I'd have to look, but it's neat to be able to say you own, albeit a small portion, but you've got some ownership in a team, your favorite team. Kansas City, it's because I live in the Kansas City area, and I've always had a lot of respect for the Hunt family. I think they're good people. I've never heard anything bad about them. They're very humble people. The company I work for actually has a booth, or has a box, VIP box, whatever you want to call it, suite, maybe, at the Arrowhead Stadium, and so I've been afforded the opportunity to go to that in the past. But then Andy Reid came from Green Bay, right? That legacy of coaches that have came from Green Bay that have went on to be phenomenal coaches and leaders of their teams. I think there's coaches and then there's leaders, and I think people like Mr. Reid, Mr. Shula, obviously Lombardi. There's a lot of cool coaches out there that go beyond coaching, right? They're leaders. They lead their team through example, and not only on the field but off the field. In a way, maybe not being someone's dad, but providing some guidance where guidance is needed. But it's hard not to like the Chiefs, right? I mean, it's hard not to like Patrick Mahomes and all of those guys. It's just really difficult. I mean, Travis Kelce, I'll tell you right now, that guy used to annoy me. And I'm not big on real arrogant, I don't want to say arrogant, but cocky people. And it's funny because I was in the military and I spent a lot of time with arrogant or cocky individuals, but had no problem with it. I think I probably was one of them. But Travis Kelce, you can see, has really matured in the last couple of years. And he's always been a phenomenal player. But I think you're seeing it in mannerism and just maturity level. I mean, I really enjoy watching him work on the field. And I think he's probably off the field a good person as well, as are most of them. I mean, I think there's, as with any success of that nature, when you have that many people watching you and rooting for you and adoring you, it's going to get to your head unless you're a very special individual. Not to say that they're not good people, but it's going to affect you regardless of whether you want it to or not. I think as you get older and things start to happen and you start to understand and or realize your mortality, you start to look at things a little differently. And it's a little better, better understanding, or what am I thinking here? Better, clearer picture of the totality of what we do, right? Whether it be it's my career, my real job is something that I do. It's not what I am, right? And I think a lot of times these professional athletes, they're defined by what they do, and that's not what they are or who they are, right? It's an aspect of their life. It's an aspect of who they are, but it's not in totality who they are. It could be better or it could be worse, those additional aspects. But, I'm still waiting. I'm trying to think of things to talk about, so it's not just sitting here with dead air. Did I lose my chat? It looks like I lost my chat. Interesting. Oh, I need to see. God, it's so bright. Thought you could change. I thought you could change this go to dark mode. This is really annoying. Well, I guess that's just going to have to work for now. Only 8 kilometers away, or 8.15. I hate this chair. Folks, I hate to put anybody down, but Secret Lab, not a comfortable chair at all. I thought that it's going to be stiff until it breaks in, and It's never broken in. I've had it for over a year now, and this thing still hasn't broken in, and it's not comfortable. My next chair, I think, is going to be another Herman Miller, like I have at work. It's gonna have to get another one for home. Ah, man. I'm looking at my stream, and I really need to get a better webcam. My webcam looks terrible. Maybe that's better. Don't want to see me in full HD. All I got to do is get one still column. All I got to do is find one location that has a still column. Then I can create another hovercraft that I can take with me. That's the other thing. I need, there's so many things about this game that I need to figure out. Obviously, I'm new to the game, so being able to disassemble, chips or items, pull engines off of things. I mean, I've once I installed the engines on the extra engines on my hovercraft or my speeder, I figured out, or I found out, that you couldn't shrink it to carry it anymore. And that's not the correct term, but I figured out that you couldn't do that anymore, and I tried to take the stuff off, but it wouldn't let me take it off. So I don't know that once you use an item, you can't recycle it, which I think is really dumb if that's the case. Can't imagine that that's the case, but if it is, very, very stupid thing for them to do. I mean, we look at it, real life. I mean, come on. We pull engines out of different vehicles and put them in other vehicles. We put, gear train and transmissions in several different models. Even if it wasn't the model that it was originally designed for, we find a way we do that. That's the ingenuity. That's human ingenuity. It's not something that's just American. I mean, shit, it's probably more so in other countries. Africa, places where they have to find a way to make it work. You'll find some of the craziest, innovative things that people will do to get by, or to make something work for them, their specific application. 4 clicks, but it looks like I'm gonna have to go over this mountain. I don't remember this. Oh, that's right. I was thinking there for a second that I was going to my home base, but I'm not. I'm going to the nearest port where I can jump again. Bum, are you back yet? He must not. He must have gotten intercepted by visiting family. Need to look. So everything that I'm seeing on Dual Universe with regards to ship disassembly is how to, excuse me, repair your ship, which I'm not worried about repairing my ship. I know how to repair the ship with the repair tool. I'm trying to, say, modify or remove items from the ship. And I'm not seeing that anywhere. Need to get a reference for the colors of rocks and what resources they are. And the other thing that I find annoying is I look at a rock. Oh, geez. I never noticed that before. That's my dumbass. I never noticed that it said quartz underneath the sanctuary information. So quartz is blue. This one is hematite. Not very bright. And this is going to be coal. Coal rock. Bauxite. Ooh, the green one. What's that? Malachite? Malachite? Sheep? Shite? Too bad I can't refine anything. What's that? Chromite? Interesting. They pretty much, no matter what size they are, it's the same That one was 20. Yeah, they're all 20. Unless it just happens to be... Where did I see one that was oddball? Oh, that's limestone. See here, what's this one? Limestone. I don't know if limestone's worth much. Or I guess we need to find out. Like everybody's grabbing up whatever's right down here underneath on their way up. Okay, so iron bar. No, steel. Column? Yeah, there it is. No sellers on this market. So I'm only 74 kilometers away from where that is. Oh my gosh. So Sanctuary Market. Buy from this seller. Can't. Oh wait. So that's going to be at that market. Oh goodness. Let's Sanctuary 9 Marketplace. So it would be nice to be able to go to one of these here and say, oh, I want to go to the where I bought my last stuff. So Sanctuary 9 Marketplace. So it's 75 clicks away. Means that I'm probably right there. There to there. Holy cow. What a freaking nightmare. So I wonder if I gotta see what bum keeps messaging me about, texting me in TeamSpeak. Why is my... voice chat...
Sound playback sound system. Testing your... See you soon. Welcome back. Disconnected.
Maybe I need to reconnect TeamSpeak. There's something... Oh, no. God dang it. Cancel.
Connected. Channel switched.
Are you there? Oh, shoot. Just about to the point of create a spell order. Get rid of that. Sold nothing so far. So I'm going to suicide and see respawning your player to a resurrection node. If no node is available, you will respond to the closest district. Right. Wait a second. Let's look here real quick. I don't think there was any... No, there's nothing here. That's awesome. And there's no... This is dumb. They need teleportation devices or something at these markets. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe there's a reason behind it. I for the life of me, don't know why. But maybe there's a reason behind it. So force respawn. I don't care. See what happens. Respawn at my location. And I'm falling. Maybe I'll fall through the earth, through the planet, and oh man. I said maybe I'd fall through the planet, and then I could be on the other side where that place is with a steel rod.
Are you talking to me, or are you on streaming talking?
I'm streaming talking, but I must have been pushing push to talk at the same time.
All right, yeah, no, I was. You had that speaker over your name, and I was wanting to say something, but I didn't know. Now Patricia's up now, so I'm sitting here talking to her about the game because I got the game up too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Let's see here. Why is... Do I not have any? I thought I had some. Maybe I don't. Oh. Oh, I just lost all of those resources. Are you freaking kidding me? Everything that I'd purchased is gone? I guess when... Oh, so... I'm done. It's dumb. I'm not doing that. They let you respawn, but you respawn, you lose all of your materials. I didn't see where it said you lost all your materials. So, peace out. Doesn't make any sense to me. Spend all that time running around collecting all that stuff, all to just disappear. So we'll see what happens. I may jumping back into the game once it next patch or next update. Damn it, I see there. Where the contents of your nano pack will be permanently lost. In such a hurry. I was just looking back at my stream to see, but yeah, my dumbass. I'd read everything above it. Didn't realize what I was doing. So anyways, any of you that stop by and see the video, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Any more context that you want. Make fun of me. That's fine. I'm an idiot for respawning.